Hi everyone, this is Frank Rich from Star Wars Autograph News, and I am here in London at MCM Comic Con. Very happy to be sitting down with Paul Dunne from Elite Signatures. Paul has brought some fabulous guests here for this weekend for MCM, who he'll tell us all about them. But Paul, could you first tell us about Elite Signatures? Because I get asked about you all the time, and all I can say is they are one of the best places for you to get your autographs. Tell us a bit about yourself and what you've created.
Yeah, basically Elite Signatures, it's a safe place to buy your autographs online. Every autograph that I sell in store or I get is personally from either one of my shows or from one of the shows that we attend. Any private signings I do, I 100% attend, and I'm also one of the only 2 Beckett witnesses in the UK. And we want to promote genuine autographs, so people have a safe place to go online to buy the real autographs.
This is, I get this more than anything. I get asked, Frank, where are the reputable sources to find autographs? And your name comes up. So it's important for people to put a face to a name and hear the story.
Absolutely.
So I met you through Star Wars Fan Fun Day, I believe is how we first got to know each other. So let's go back to there. And how did you go from those days to create Elite Signatures?
For those who don't know, the Star Wars Fan Fun Day has been running for 11 years. It's one of the UK's biggest single Star Wars events, run by a good friend of mine, Neil Livesey. Every Star Wars actor you can think of who's been there. We're flying people in from the US. And it's ever since we've been doing that and promoting the show, we started doing our own shows. The actors really started to like what we did as a business and how we did it, so people started saying, can you get me any shows? Would you mind setting up your own agency? And what I wanted to do is I wanted to set up an agency where clients could come, and because we know the promoters, 90% of the promoters in the UK, we know what shows we can put people in, what they can, shows that are good, what are bad shows, so we can start working with actors again through the same. And it's also good to build a relationship with actors, so then I can do my private signings with them. I do private signings with MCM, which is something we're hopefully going to look at even more next year. And it's, like I said, it's where we get our autographs from. So anybody who buys from Elite Signatures online, eliteautographs.co.uk, all them signatures I have got personally myself. I can tell you exactly where, when they were signed. So it's genuine, people can know, it's a safe place, you don't need to go buy fakes.
How long has Elite Signatures been in existence?
Elite Signatures has only been in existence for 2 years now, and I'm lucky enough it's building a good reputation. The way I look after the actors seems to work, so we're getting new clients asking every week to come on board. We put people in shows in the US, Lithuania, Spain, Germany, France, Holland. We want the people to have fun. We put them in fun shows, which is what Star Wars is about.
What have been some of the highlights for you since organizing your company? Have there been some high moments that really made an impact on you?
I've said this story, one of my favourites is Taylor Gray. We flew Taylor Gray in for the first UK show for the Star Wars Fan Fun Day. He'd never been to the UK to one of our shows. He was stuck in customs for 5 hours. He come out, laughing, joking. We took him to our local football match. He absolutely loved it. And we tried to give that. Some of these guys, they only ever see the big Lucasfilm events, and they're great. Sometimes you don't get to meet the fans. And our shows, you get to meet the fans, you get to spend 5 minutes talking to them. And that's what, you get that closeness with the actors, and that's what they enjoy.
Where do you hope to see Elite Signatures in a few years? What is your goal with your company?
With the way it's going, I can seriously see it being a good contender for one of the best agencies out there. I've got a good working relationship with MCM now. good working relationship with showmasters. Again, we run 5 of our own shows, which we put people into. Good relationship with Lithuania, which is a great show. So it's just building and building and building. And now I'm getting serious actors from the US asking me if I can represent them in Europe. So the name's getting out there, because people know they can trust what we do.
And you can't say enough about that in this day and age, can you?
You can't. The actors they don't understand the convention scene, so they need to be someone they can trust. They need to make sure they're taken care of. They don't have to mess about with the money. We do that for them. We do the contracts. All they're here to do is enjoy being with the fans. We take away all the worries about that, and it works. We've got a great relationship, and we're just building it now more and more and more.
As you know, the hobby is what it is, but it is getting expensive. So when fans can see you, the person who's behind the scenes making these things happen, it can feel comfortable sending their money to you. That it can't say enough about that.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a close relationship with Kenny before he unfortunately passed. Jeremy Bullock, Dave Prowse. You know, these people are my friends, and they know they can trust me. And when you get invited to people's houses, you know you've got past that trust. And once you build that trust with them, they're fine.
Well, that's fantastic, Paul. I want to thank you for your time. I know you have a very busy weekend with all your guests. So who do you have here this weekend at MCM Comic Con?
This weekend I've got Steve Cardenas, Rocky the Red Power Ranger. I've got Attila, who was Sagwa in Solo. I've got Ross Sandbridge, who was a Wookiee in Solo, and he was the body double for Snoke. Anytime you see Snoke in the throne, Ross was the guy in the suit. He's also the mould for, if anybody's interested, Black Series figure. If you look at the top of Snoke's body, it's got a curvature, which is actually Ross's curvature on his back. So that figure is actually Ross.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've got John Camplin from Harry Potter, Final Fantasy. So we have clients from basically all across the board now.
That's great. And one more time, where can people find you? Where can they find your autographs? The best way to find you online and social media?
The best place to find it, if you want an autograph, we have an online store, which is www.eliteautographs.co.uk. The Facebook page for the agency is Elite Signatures. Come and check us out. Everything we post is on there. Every event we do is on there. And if there's any clients that want clients, give us a ring, give us a try. You will not be disappointed.
Fantastic. Paul, have a great weekend. It's obviously wonderful to see you, my friend, and may the force be with you.
Thanks for everything you've done.
Thank you. Take care.